Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to what is today the start of our new series, which is going to be boss drops and their items. This one is directly taken over from what we have been looking at recently, which of course was the Forgotten Maps and their items. So if you haven't seen that 6-part video chain, it's definitely worth going along and giving it a little look, just in case there's anything you feel like picking up. Anyway, let us jump straight into our first map, which is going to be Join Watchtower. Once you're here, you can head all the way up the stairs and you will find yourself the Chaos Knight, and the Chaos Knight will drop you this set right here. There are 3 items you're able to pick up, 2 of which are armors, however sadly they are both for legends only, and similarly if you head over to Join Amira there are a few drops you can grab here, but again this one is a member only map. However, there is the pleasant purple peasant armor. Oh my word, try saying that, it was an absolute nightmare. Next up is Join Andre, where if you head to the top of the giant, you will find the giant's necklace. And the giant's necklace has got a few bits you're able to pick up. Sadly, the knockoff naval top hat is now rare, but you are able, if you're legend, to get these top view items. And if you are a free player looking for quite a basic armor, this is one maybe you could pick up and run with some kind of meme type set. Potentially. Anyway, that's just me thinking off the top of my head. Join Azorahills is up next for the Ghostly Hasu. So, Ghostly Hasu, again, it starts off with some legend gear. You'll notice everything in here is AC tagged. It's essentially a ghostly version of the free player armor you can get if you're legend, and then like we say, if you're a free player, these are the bits you're able to pick up. A really nice armor, definitely worth going on and grabbing if you do not have it already. Next up is Join AQLesson for our dear friend, the Carnax. The Carnax has various bits and bobs. The first 3 items that you see on screen are seasonal. If you're wondering which event they're tied to, it is for the Adventure Quest birthday event. Other items include these laser swords, so maybe if you haven't got any Star Wars gear, you could use these as some kind of knockoff ones. You have got yourself the classic male head. That is one of those must-get bits and bobs. No idea if any of these will ever be made rare or if they are just going to be permanent forever. The general rule of thumb is if it's got an AC tag, pick it up and store it away. Next up, we are at Join Arcadion. It is a member-only map, so if you're not a legend, you won't be able to come along here. Mega Dude right at the start has 2 drops, and it is both of the weapons that you saw on screen. There is a blue hedgehog, and if you beat it up enough, you can get yourself your very own blue hedgehog pet. But lastly, if you continue through the map, is this Orc Plumber, and the Orc Plumber drops you, even though it's a legend-only map, pretty much all free player gear. There is Ethan's crown that you can pick up and the kingly attire, which is actually quite a nice set, or at the very least a decent piece of armor. Next up is over to Join Archportal for probably my favourite drops of the video. The High Legion Inquisitor is one of those monsters that drops loads of really good gear, to be honest with you. So if you've never been along and fought him, you must do it. The Bone Breakers are down the bottom left, and yes, they are a dual weapon, so really nice. You also have that Soul Ripper in the bottom right, and if you really want to, you can dress up like Polish with the Polish armour and helm. If you join Artist Alley, the Raving Skelly will drop you this helm and this sword. However, note there is a birthday tag on it, so if they're not dropping for you, that could be why, but I couldn't see a seasonal tag. It was a bit of a weird one, that. Anyway, join astraviajudge, where the boss of the area is La. At least I presume we're meant to say it as La. And as you can see, you are able to grab a house from La. There's also a full-blown armor set that will drop for you, and if you're a fan of Darkon gear, then this is definitely one of those places you need to come along to. There's also some party attire that will be dropping for you, and a morph to go with that one as well. Next up, we are heading over to Join Astraviacastle for the sun, and yes, that does mean we are continuing on with some more Darkon bits and bobs. Plenty of house items are available from the sun. As you can see, some guards. We also have some Astravian lanterns, both left and right, including a hanging one as well. There is the Royal Blade and the Astravian Throne, but that one is for legends only. This hourglass is interesting. This could be rare by the time you're watching the video. This one is definitely going rare very soon, so if that one is not dropping for you, that's why it will be worth checking on the wiki beforehand in case you're really desperately after that hourglass. Plenty of items that you're able to grab from the sun right here. Next up is over to Join Backroom, where you have got the Bookworm, and the Bookworm, believe it or not, has some quite nice drops. First of all, you're able to get that physical Monsters Mace book that you're able to walk around with, some house guards, some cursed hair. There is an armor that goes with this hair and the wings within here as well, so there is literally a full set you're able to go along, farm for and pick up, although sadly not AC tagged. Join Baconcat for Kitty Boo Boo drops, and just in case you've never been here before, Diamond class is available. Click on the right hand gaming controller next to where it says Kitty Boo Boo and you can fast travel straight to the boss which you need to defeat. There is a secret item down the bottom right hand side and a super secret item that was that house item that drops down the bottom left. Not forgetting to mention the pitch black dungeon house is also available as a drop from the boss. Drinbamboo and the Soul Taker will drop you a single item. It is a single helm. It is this morph right here. It looks really quirky, so we sort of just had to show you it for that particular purpose. During Battlefowl, there are plenty of monsters here that will drop you a variety of items, so you can literally just go about killing anything here that tickles your pickle. The Zooster will drop you these items that I'm showing you, and then if you head a little bit further in, there is one version of the Chicken Cow with this massive drop list of gear. Anything that says rare in that green writing, you cannot get, just in case you're someone that didn't realise that, so do not farm for those, they're not available anymore. Join Zantown for the Zan boss drop. Quite a reasonable number of items actually drop from Zan, including the Molten Dragon set. This does include some weapons. You also get an armor with that and a helm to go with it. There are a couple items here that are available for free players, which is going to be the Pyromancer Artifact helm in just a moment's time, and also you can get that Molten Flare on your back. Anyway folks, as always, thank you very much for watching. Please do leave the video a like and of course subscribe. We'll be back for part 2 very soon, so stay tuned for that, and until next time, have a lovely day.